went on his friend Alex Jones' radio show. Listen.
I'm so tired of pretending like my life isn't perfect and bitching and just winning every second, and I'm not perfect and bitching and just delivering the goods at every frickin' turn, because look what I'm dealing with, man. I'm dealing with fools and trolls.
With me here right now is Alex Jones, a friend of Charlie Sheen's and the host of the Alex Jones radio show. Alex, you talked to Sheen a couple of hours ago, I hear. So give me an exclusive. Come on, what did he say?
Well, he said, I'm at war, and that he's not going to be basically run over anymore, and that he's standing up to CBS and Chuck Lorre.
He's at war with the network.
He's at war with the people there because out of the blue a month ago, they told him, don't criticize this decision to cut the first 4 of the 8. Now they've cut all 8 episodes. And then Chuck Lorre began to put these vanity cards on 2.5 Men and his other 2 shows, saying Charlie was dead inside, was a dead person, that he was going to live longer than him. And
why did he do that, Chuck Lorre?
Well, I mean, most companies just have a cute animal or some logo at the end. He has these vanity cards, these essays.
Yeah.
And Charlie was asking, why is he doing this? And then reportedly Chuck was leaking things to the press, putting Charlie down. And finally, I think I caught Charlie at the wrong time because he basically blew up on my radio show. I was going to have him on that day to talk about that I'd been out to his house. I'd seen him be blood tested and urine tested, that he was clean. Hey, that's great, Charlie. And, you know, it's great to see you back, because for the 6+ years I've known him, he hadn't been on drugs and alcohol. It was just the last few months. And then it basically turned into something else.
Is that true?
Absolutely, no. I've stayed at his house for a week straight before.
But maybe Chuck Lorre was just, you know, had it with him, that he was really causing them to stop production and everything else over at the show, and it was costing them money and time.
But I mean, had it
didn't like that.
Sure, had it with him. I mean, let's face it, Chuck created the show, hadn't had a lot of hits before that. Now he's got 2 hits that they admit were spun off of 2.5 Men. Charlie is the engine pulling the train, and Charlie feels insulted by all of this, so he's saying, I'm done with you. And he's tired of people's judgment. That's why he's been a bit over the top.
All right, well, ABC asked him about his psychological health, so let's watch that for a minute.
Some are saying that you're bipolar.
Wow, what does that mean?
I guess that, you know, you're on 2 ends of the spectrum.
Wow, and then what? What's the cure? Medicine? Make me like them? Not gonna happen. I'm winning. I win here and I win there. Now what? If I'm bipolar, aren't there moments where a guy like crashes and like in the corner, like, oh my God, it's all my mom's fault? Shut up.
See, now you think he's funny, and
winning.
They think he's funny too, but a lot of people think he's crazy. What do you think it's unfair when people say he's really out of control and crazy?
I think he's crazy alive. I mean, when you come off months of hard partying and you get completely clean, he's working out every day. I worked out with him a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
You get a big adrenaline rush and endorphin rush. And I think that's what's happening right here. But look, Charlie's not perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. The bigger issue here is he's been attacked from behind the scenes. They told him, keep your mouth shut. Then they came out and attacked him. And he feels like for a month he's had his hands tied while they're beating him up. And so now he's basically taking action and going 110%.
But it seems as though the show kept going on while he was in, you know, his whatever things that he was getting into. Hookers, what have you. The show was still on the air because he would show up okay and do the job. But when he became insubordinate, that's when it seemed that they closed the curtain on him. Yes?
Sure. I mean, look, he went on a jag in the last few months. He's off of that now. The 2.5 Men is Charlie. The Charlie I know, the many times I've hung out with him, is somebody where there's no hookers, no drugs, no alcohol. I'm not into all of that. Sure, he went through one of those periods in his life, but the media only pays attention to Charlie when he is in trouble. You're talking about a 30-year career here with these snapshots of problems. He is an extreme, intense guy.
I know.
I just hope that everybody can, you know, basically work this out, and that Charlie has, you know, put out a quasi-apology. I hope that Chuck Lorre can put out an apology so that fans of 2.5 Men and the crew can basically, you know, get their lives back.
Well, the other thing is that his publicist quit today.
In fact, he told me that. He told me that before I even heard it on the news.
So it sounds like the publicist has had it. He cannot take it anymore. So you know, Chuck Lorre is not the only one who's up to here with Charlie Sheen, obviously. The publicist is also.
Well, Charlie feels insulted that, again, vanity card after vanity card after vanity card at the end of his show saying he's dead inside, that Chuck Lorre's going to live longer than him. He wants the apology. And sure, he's maybe a little manic here. He's come off a hard time, and he feels like he's been attacked and stabbed in the back when he was down. I've told Charlie, you know, privately, and I'm saying it here, de-escalate the situation. Sure, you've been wronged. but you're talking about your fans, your family. You're talking about over $100 million total in syndication, and next season the rest of
money.
Absolutely. And listen, I'm somebody that doesn't really even cover entertainment stuff. He's just my friend. I was getting him on because he's off drugs. I was excited about it. And the whole thing has basically, you know, gone crazy. I just hope that in the end, the show's okay, Charlie's okay. Folks should pray for Charlie, as his dad said, and lift him up in prayer.
Okay, we're all going to pray for him. Thank you very much, Alex.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back. We're praying.